Columbia Public Schools will start construction on a new elementary school in Southwest Columbia. It's one of 3 new elementary schools approved, which is starting the discussion of redistricting. Assistant Superintendent Ben Tilley is attending PTA meetings at elementary schools across the city to talk about that process. ABC 17's Lindsay Burning talked to CPS and parents about the future redistricting. And Lindsay joins us now from the site of the elementary school.
The new Columbia Elementary School that will be open for the 2016-2017 school year has not been named yet, but it will be located on the northeast corner of Scott Boulevard and South Highway KK. Michelle Baumstark with Columbia Public Schools tells me it should hold about 600 students.
We've had considerable growth in that area over the last several years. We did move about 150 students this past year out of the Mill Creek School building into some of the neighboring school buildings in order to address that continued growth. We had the year prior to added additional trailers in order to meet some of those needs. The school district has a goal to be able to eliminate trailers in the school district, and so in order to do that, we have to build new schools.
The school is one out of 3 new elementary schools that are in the process of opening in Columbia. And Baumstark says the long-term plan is to add a 4th elementary school, which will be voted on next year. Tonight, Rockbridge Elementary is having a PTA meeting with the assistant superintendent to invite parents to take part in the redistricting process. Kim Hall, a parent of 2 Rockbridge Elementary School students, says she hopes her children will not have to transfer schools.
We just moved here last year, so if we did have to change schools again, that might be a concern for us. New school would be great, but at the same time, we love Rockbridge, and we're comfortable here, and we're happy.
The official process will start in October when the Boundary Committee meets. 6 schools across the city may possibly be affected. Those include Fairview, Grant, Mill Creek, Paxton Keeley, Rockbridge, and Russell Boulevard. Each school will have a parent representative in the committee. Baumstark says it is too early to tell how many students will be taken from each school.
We won't know exactly what that looks like until we start pulling the housing and demographic data, how many students live in each neighborhood, what's the potential for new growth. There's a lot of factors that will be considered.
Construction will begin this October and is expected to be completed by May of 2016. In Columbia, Lindsay Burning, ABC 17 News.
Thank you, Lindsay. The committee will consider a transfer policy and a grandfather policy for students with older siblings at the schools. The final boundary decisions will not be made until the Board of Education votes on them next spring.